What if $500,000 could buy just one thing? Not a house, not a yacht, but a single car hiding a secret most will never know. Inside lives a 770 horsepower monster with a naturally aspirated V12. 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Top speed past 220 miles per hour. This is the Lamborghini Aventador. But something about this machine changes everything. This is the last of its kind, disappearing forever. No hybrid batteries, no compromise, just pure mechanical fury. The SVJ costs $500,000. The Ultimate reaches $650,000. Only 10,000 people worldwide have ever owned one. But the real question isn't about the price. It's about what that money actually buys. And there's one hidden detail inside that will shock you. Stay till the end, because that secret changes everything. $500,000 US. That's where the Aventador SVJ begins. This isn't just expensive, it's ultra exclusive. For that money, you could buy a house or a yacht. But you're not buying transportation here. You're buying a piece of automotive history. The top-tier LP780-4 Ultimate reaches nearly $650,000. Each one is hand-assembled in Sant'Agata Bolognese, Italy. This car costs more than most people earn in a decade. Yet collectors still line up for months on waiting lists. Because when this production ends, nothing replaces it. That's why $500,000 feels like a bargain to those who understand. But the price buys more than metal. It buys legacy. A bloodline stretching back to 2011 and ending with the most powerful Aventador ever created. But what makes this engine so special? Let's open the hood and find out. The Aventador first roared to life in 2011. The LP700-4 arrived with 700 horsepower, an instant legend. For 15 years, it ruled as Lamborghini's flagship V12 icon. Every generation pushed the limits further, from LP700 to LP750 to LP770 to LP780. Each one an evolution, each one a bold statement. The 2026 LP780-4 Ultimate marks the final chapter. 780 horsepower, the most powerful Aventador ever built. Limited production with exclusive badging for collectors. But here's what makes this moment truly historic. Modern supercars chase numbers. This one chases feeling, making every remaining Aventador worth more each passing year. The production ends, but the heart still beats. 6.5 liters, 12 cylinders, and it sounds like nothing else on Earth. Pop the engine cover and witness pure automotive art. A 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 sits beneath. No turbos, no superchargers, no electric assistance, just raw displacement and engineering brilliance. This engine revs to 8,500 RPM with fury. Each revolution creates a mechanical symphony. The intake howl and exhaust crack together, sounds that silent motors will never replicate. 770 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque await. Zero turbo lag with instant throttle response. Power builds linearly, straight to redline. Press the throttle and the car attacks forward. Your chest compresses as vision narrows instantly. Turbocharged engines may be faster on paper, but they don't feel alive like this. The naturally aspirated V12 breathes and screams. But what does this masterpiece actually do? Let's talk about acceleration next. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds. That's not fast. That's pure violence. Your organs don't even know what's happening. First-time passengers grip whatever they can find. Their heads snap back as breath catches instantly. G-forces push them deep into the seat, comparable to what jet fighter pilots experience daily. Top speed exceeds 220 miles per hour effortlessly. The transmission shifts in under 100 milliseconds. All-wheel drive vectors torque to maximize every grip. Imagine a roller coaster launch. Every time you floor it, the world blurs as sound becomes a wall. Hybrids may post faster numbers, but they don't scare you like this. The power is so absolute. It demands respect. The acceleration is truly brutal, but beauty matches that brutality perfectly. The Aventador's design is completely unmistakable. Pure aggressive wedge styling throughout. Every line serves a functional purpose. The low hood hides the V12 beneath. Sculpted panels channel air to rear intakes. Active vents adjust automatically at high speeds. A dramatic rear diffuser manages downforce perfectly. Titanium exhausts crown the rear end. Park anywhere, and people stop immediately. This design hasn't aged since 2011. 15 years later, still looks futuristic. But open that scissor door now. Something extraordinary waits inside. Lamborghini calls this a fighter jet cockpit. They're not exaggerating at all. Every surface built to keep you focused on driving. You don't just sit in an Aventador, you strap in like a pilot. The seat wraps around you completely. Fully digital instrument cluster displays everything. Customizable modes, street, sport, and race. Premium leather and Alcantara cover every surface. Start the engine and gauges sweep to life. This isn't a comfortable cabin. It's a weapon, and you feel it. But don't mistake aggression for cheapness, because inside this cabin, luxury hides everywhere. The Aventador interior is completely bespoke, every stitch handcrafted by Italian artisans. Run your fingers across the Alcantara steering wheel. Feel the carbon fiber beneath your palms. Climate-controlled seats maintain temperature during speed runs. Custom paint from unlimited color palettes. Interior trim tailored to exact specifications. No two Aventadors are identical, each one configured by its owner. The factory builds dreams, one at a time. When it arrives, it's a work of art. But luxury needs performance beneath it. The Aventador's skeleton is pure carbon fiber. A monocoque frame weighing less than steel, but stronger. Every gram saved for maximum performance. Throw this machine into a corner hard. It doesn't lean or hesitate. It bites and holds perfectly. Double wishbone pushrod suspension at both ends. Adaptive dampers adjusting thousands of times per second. Rear wheel steering enhances agility at any speed. Magnetic shocks read the road constantly. Smooth highway becomes soft and comfortable. Winding mountain road turns firm and precise. The car adapts faster than you think. Four-wheel ceramic brakes stop 4,000 pounds from 200 miles per hour. Consistently, repeatedly, without fade. But we haven't discussed the most iconic part yet. The thing that makes grown men weep. The sound. Press the start button right now. The V12 barks to life instantly. A rumble. Then the scream. High-pitched, mechanical, alive. Titanium exhausts amplify every note perfectly. At full throttle, wails like Formula One. At idle, rumbles like a predator. Rev inside a tunnel. The sound fills everything around you. Silent motors offer nothing. Turbocharged engines stay muffled. This exhaust note? Pure mechanical opera. This sound alone justifies the price. But owning this isn't about driving. It's about belonging. To a club money alone can't buy. Buying an Aventador isn't a transaction. It's an initiation into exclusivity. Private track days and factory invitations await. A lifestyle for just 10,000 people worldwide. When you own this, people treat you differently. Valets run to you immediately. Your presence changes the energy everywhere. Factory-trained technicians handle every maintenance detail. Annual costs reach $10,000. Owners don't care. Park at a restaurant tonight. Diners come outside to look. The Aventador appreciates in value constantly. Supply stays frozen. Demand keeps climbing. This investment pays emotional and financial dividends daily. But this isn't about what you get. It's about what it represents. Something deeper than carbon fiber. This is the $500,000 Lamborghini Aventador. 770 horsepower of naturally aspirated fury. A machine that chose soul over trends. 500,000 sounds insane. Until you realize what you're actually purchasing. If this showed you what luxury means, subscribe. Would you spend $500,000 on this? Comment below before they're all spoken for.